Hi everyone, for today's review we'll be looking at Transformers Studio Series, Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, and as you can see this is the 100th figure of the series. And just for the packaging, it's just a standard packaging that we have seen so far from the Studio Series, and just a back shot of the packaging, just a standard picture of the robot mode and the alternate mode. So nothing new on this. So we'll see. I know that Hasbro has made an announcement saying that they're gonna bring the plastic, so that's hopefully gonna help with the condition of the packaging too. And sometimes at the stores where people like either pick on the figure or remove the head, so I'm pretty sure stores like selling that discounted merchandise that they couldn't sell anymore. So we'll see about that, and see how the packaging looks once they bring plastic back. But let me take the figure out of the packaging and see what this figure is all about. And here's a closer look of the figure outside of the packaging. As you can see, it's a standard Bumblebee. It has Ed Barros engineering from the Bumblebee movie and also from the Bayformers movies as well. So I didn't really notice any new engineering on this figure. I mean, based on the budget, I know that Hasbro and Takara has now for deluxe figures. So based on that, I mean, they did a pretty well job on on how much they can afford to put in this figure. So honestly, I don't know what may be the future of the deluxe class, especially how prices keep increasing. So I wouldn't be surprised if the deluxe class turns into like the basic core class, and then the Voyager is where they probably start putting more engineering now in the toys. Because honestly, what's the price difference now between Voyager and deluxe classes? Either $5, $10, depending on where you're getting from. So yeah, it's basically the distinction from those two lines is getting pretty close. So I mean those two scales. So we'll see what happens, but overall, just for being a deluxe, this is the best we're gonna get at the moment. And as for weapons, he does come with the blade and a blaster. So which in the movie I think he uses two blasters. So as for the face sculpt, I don't think this one is the battle mask face sculpt. It's kind of hard to tell. I know that people are saying that there's also a paint variant, or I don't know if it's just a paint variant, but I don't know how close it is to the CGI in the final draft of the movie. I know that the movie went through some changes, so some of the toys, they were like early concepts, so I don't know how close it is to the movie. So we may see another version with the battle mask. I don't think this is the battle mask. So knowing Hasbro and Takara, so be on the lookout for a variant with the battle mask later on of the line. As for articulation, I think the legs suffer the most, especially on the knee. Does have ankle articulation, so only single knee articulation. So if you're good at posing, I mean, shouldn't be an issue. Upper thigh rotation. No hand articulation at all, not even to rotate it. Single elbow articulation. Shoulders on a ball joint. For midsection, I think this is just it over here. I don't think there's a nab or upper or torso articulation. So, and the head is also on a ball joint too. And then the weapons. So for the gun, just put tab it in place. Then the blade can go on either side. And if you wanted to remove it, should be able to, and it should go on the other arm as well. So minimum paint details. There's some silver here and there, some gunmetal plastic. I know it's not painted, but with the light it does give it that effect that it's gunmetal. So a really nice effect there. And as for transformation, I think it's just a standard transformation. So let me give it a try. I don't think it should be that difficult. So let's see. Damn, did I just break it? Well, this is interesting. I don't know if I broke it. Okay, let me see. So as I mentioned before, it looks like it's a pin. Is a pin that just pushes in place here inside the foot. So it's not even a screw. So just be careful on that. So yeah, it's, this is the budget that we're dealing with now. So it is what it is. So I think that's a transformation for the legs. Let me see. I think you pull the shoulders down. Okay. Typical backpack kibble for Bumblebee. I guess you push this up maybe. There you go. Everything's falling apart. I think all I'm missing is how to push down the head. I think it's supposed to go forward. There we go. So let me push the hips back in place. It's supposed to go like this or like this. All right. So I guess the arms fold inside. I don't think they ever give an explanation on the movie why he gets this off-road alternate form. Other besides, Hasbro just wanted to sell new toys, so pretty much it. The back panels are not tabbing into place. Yeah, I tried to tab in this additional parts in place, but it's not easy. I don't know if somebody had an easier time than me or same situation. So let me know what's the trick of this, because I couldn't pop them together either. Especially, I think the bottom parts are really difficult to tap in place. But as for weapon storage, I think the sword taps into this tab over here at the bottom of the car. And then for the blaster, I think based on the instructions, just tab it into place on the back of the bumper. So yeah, there we go. So this is pretty much the car transformation. And I think it is a reference to the first movie. I think too from the Bumblebee movie. It's clear that Hasbro and Paramount didn't know if it was gonna be a prequel or a total reboot. So it's a nice little throwback to the '07 movie. So if you're a Bumblebee fan, I know that the movie, the live Michael Bay movies brought in a lot of fans. So this is their introduction to Transformers. So I know there's a lot of fans that wanted it to be a continuation of the original '07 movies. But thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.